A year later, and I'm finally making my Clown Noir and Shadybug special video. Hello everyone, so I'm making a video based on a theory that I have mentioned on this channel before. I believe the Supreme, the evil Master Fu, will be the final villain of the Miraculous World specials. It'll probably be like the 9th one, since they confirmed they'll already be going to Rio de Janeiro, Africa, and possible Tokyo because of Kagami. I assume there's going to be an Australian one next also. And then they go down under for an Antarctica World special, since they're using every continent, which would be the Supreme one due to open space. For those that don't remember who the Supreme is, as what we've been calling him, he seems like the supreme ruler of the Clown Noir and Shadybug universe. Most people believe he's an evil Master Fu due to everyone in the universe being the opposite of who they are in the main universe, such as a good Shadow Moth and Marionette being able to talk in front of Adrian. The Supreme has an innate knowledge of the Kwame, such as setting a trap for anyone that makes a wish using the universe Ladybug and Cat Kwames.
Reveal yourself!
Supreme defines reality. Reality is the Supreme.
The person in the universe that can fit that bill will be a guardian and someone that has a relationship with Marinette and Adrian, equaling Master Fu. Also, in our universe, Master Fu was someone that didn't finish his training and was kind of just lost as a master, and the opposite of what Prodigy, that has complete master of the Kwame, such as the Supreme, would be, which means they're complete opposites, which makes sense.
That's when I realized my Sente monster had devoured all the other miraculous boxes that were kept in the temple. And when the monks tried to stop it, the temple, the Order of the Guardians, everything, it was...
We as Miraculous fans are expecting Supreme to make an appearance in the show. The question is really when. The first reason to believe in the Supreme Ladybug World finale is how time moves in the Ladybug universe. Season 1 of Ladybug starts early in the school year, or at least early enough before Christmas, so I'm assuming beginning of the school year. Season 5 ends with the end of the school year dance, but by the time the Lila portal scene in Season 5 finale happens, it looks like the school year is about to begin after building a whole new high school, and that is seen with the Owl Lila conversation in the Season 5 finale, Owl being the principal of the school.
Mr. Damocles? Hello. My family and I just moved to Paris. Is it still possible to register at your new school for the upcoming year?
So pretty much 5 seasons of 1 year of their time and 8 years of our time, since Ladybug started Season 1 in 2015. But in defense of Ladybug, they had bigger spaces in the show, and the beginning of the show compared to now. Like the break between Season 3 to Season 4 was a year and a half, being from February 2020 to June 2021 in the US. But Season 4 to 5 was like March 2022 to October 2022 in the US. Being a couple of months. In all honesty, Season 3 to 4 also had 2 world specials to premiere, being Lady Dragon and the New York specials. So let's just say each season comes out a year now. Season 4 in 2021 to 2022, Season 5 2022 to 2023, and Season 6 coming out in 2024 to 2025. Delayed due to changing companies for animation, and reportedly Season 7 in 2025. So if we keep the same math, that means 5 seasons for a school year, which equates to about 2 months in the show per season. Assuming they keep the same rate, Season 6 finale would be too soon for the Supreme to come to our universe, being the main storyline. I say Season 6 because that's what everyone is saying due to believing that is what Lila saw the Season 5 finale portal. I don't believe that. If you want to know what I really believe, catch my video, What Did Lila See, in the Season 5 finale portal video. I think it's highly unlikely for the Supreme to conquer his world and capture Butterfly, Clown Noir, and Shadybug all like in a month and a half. A month and a half due to being that's how long a season is in the show. A month and a half due to being 2 months equals 1 season in the show. It's also unlikely cause if we assume the Ladybug universe timelines in the 2 universes started at the same time, Butterfly would have been fighting the Supreme with all the Kwames with Shadybug and Clown Noir for like a year by himself, since this is how long the Season 1 to 5 timeline is in our world. He could do that for a year, but then he gets captured in like a month and a half with help from Clown Noir and Shadybug on his side. I said in a month and a half and not the 2 full months for a reason that I will state later. Like the only reason I can see that this is happening is Supreme just says F it and captures Clown Noir. Butterfly and Supreme knows that this is Adrian and says if you don't help me, I will kill your son. all of that will still be pretty quick to happen in the show. I'm gonna say it's really gonna take a few months if you want it all to happen, which is gonna be a couple of seasons. Also, doesn't make sense from a storytelling point. Lala's gonna be the villain for season 6 after 5 seasons of smooth brain shut 'em off. Lala's shown to be pretty innovative in the show, such as literally planning a coup and having Chloe be the mayor last season.
People of Paris, until we find a dramatic solution, a solution that will work, I'll be your new mayor of Paris. That's it.
Then hacking Kagami's mom's robot, taking them over.
What is going on here?
Hacking Gabriel's security system, getting all his Kwame info.
I took an interest in him, but in reality, Adrian means nothing to you anymore. You've locked him.
Also, side attention, I know he's dead now, but Gabriel should really have beefed up the security on that security system. First Felix in a Gabriel Aggress episode in season 4, and then Lila in the season 5 finale. Maybe actually get something more than a 15-year-old can figure out. Side tangent exit. I assume the show wants to make Lila's first season as Shut 'Em Off to be as amazing as possible. I don't think they would want to hype Lila up in the last couple of episodes in season 5, only for her to be a side character in season 6. I mean, it's not like they haven't done this before. They kind of did that to Lila in season 4 after hyping her up in season 3. Lila's personality also seems to be the type that likes to be in control as much as possible. I can't really see her working under someone else unless she expects she can get something out of it and trust the person. But even I suspect she won't trust the Supreme. If they're gonna put the Supreme in the show, it's gonna be like one season later or even longer along the line. Like maybe a season in which Lila is maybe recovering from a failed plan or gathering resources for one final assault, like maybe season 7 or really a season 8 at the earliest. The next factor to look into is that story-wise, it makes better sense for Supreme to be the final villain of the Ladybug World Series. The Supreme, as his name states, is the ruler of his world. He's complete master of the Kwamis to the point he made a bomb on them for anyone that uses them in a way he doesn't like. Marinette Lily just got her Kwamis back last season from Shut 'Em Off that was stolen from Felix. She's now gonna deal with Lila next season. You got Lila, and she still can't say more than one sentence to Adrian at a time, Marinette. She's gonna struggle with Lila. She lost to Felix, who's only in the show for 3 episodes. Like, if the Supreme does come out into the show right now, he's gonna rock her world, to be honest, and not in a good way. It would be too easy. If she's gonna struggle with Lila, how is she gonna be an actual master of the Kwamis who, let's be honest, is gonna be pulling up with his own squad, his own Ladybug, his own Cat Noir, and you best believe his own Shut 'Em Off? Murder at this point will struggle with Lila this season, and the Supreme does enter, it's gonna be too mentally tired this season from both Lila and most likely causing Adrian to be akumatized this season. They're frankly just not gonna be enough for it this season story-wise and emotionally for Marinette, unless they throw in a time skip mid-season. Would it make better sense for Marinette to go do the Lila situation, do it like she did with Shut 'Em Off, get her ducks in line for the show, and then maybe develop some more, and then battle Supreme when she's more like a guardian of the Kwamis? I don't know, maybe Felix goes evil for a season, or Adrian's like a Shut 'Em Off for some time in between, before she has to fight the Supreme. And once Marinette's become a true master, she can have her fight with the Supreme, another master themselves. Like, this is how it's gonna go down story-wise. The Supreme has been spending these last few seasons trying to capture the Ladybug and Cat Kwame since they defected from the Supreme, while also trying to capture Butterfly. He's gonna accomplish this and gonna find out how they defected due to their adventure in another dimension in the Claw Noir Shadybug special. He's gonna threaten Butterfly to open the portals to other dimensions again like he did in the special by threatening Adrian. He will be then going into these different dimensions and capturing these Ladybugs and Cat Noirs, because we established in the Ladybug and Claw Noir special that multiple parallel worlds with their own Ladybugs and Cat Noirs exist.
Your earrings are mine.
Not gonna happen in this world, Monarch. Not here either. How far you get, you'll never, ever win.
And let's be honest here, everyone's been doing the multi-universe storyline since Avengers Endgame. He's gonna be capturing these Ladybugs and Claw Noirs from the universe and having them join him. Somehow Marinette and Cat Noir are gonna find out about this by Butterfly, most likely sending a messenger behind the Supreme's back. This will cause Ladybug and Cat Noir to gather the rest of the Cat Noirs and Ladybugs that Supreme didn't capture from the different universes. Eventually they'll get back to their own universe, bringing their own army of their own Ladybugs and Cat Noirs from different worlds. Not only that, but Marinette will also have the other heroes from the other Miraculous World special, such as New York, Shanghai, but new ones like Africa and Rio de Janeiro. So she's gonna have her own squad ready for the fight with the Supreme. It's gonna be Guardian versus Guardian. There could even be a reason why the Supreme was trying to gather all the Ladybugs and Cat Noirs, which is in the spell book. If all of them are gathered in one place, the Supreme God Kwame of the universe could come out, and the Supreme gets to make some grand wish, such as being the supreme ruler of the entire world across all universes. Also, I just think that a series called Miraculous Ladybug World, ending with all the Kwames they met around the world in different parallel worlds, sounds sounds like a much better way to end the storyline. It'll be interesting to see what they do to Supreme after the fight. Like, how are they actually going to contain and detain him after the battle? Like, we'll shut him off, he literally had to die. But how would that work with the Supreme? Like, maybe he tries some crazy stuff and then overlords his body, like it didn't shut him off throughout season 5 when he tried to use all those climbings at once.
Didn't you know using too many miraculous at once is dangerous?
Maybe Marionette simply wishes the Supreme away, or all the climbing users use their powers together to banish him into another dimension. Or Marionette and Supreme end up challenging each other to some final battle in some ancient guardian tradition as a battle to the death, like the Agni Kai in Avatar The Last Airbender. Maybe he just trying to revive his girl from the Backwander episode, like Gabriel spent doing for his wife in the show.
Wait, we have to fight, Fu. Let's use the miraculous. I'll take the ladybug and you take the black cat.
But what if
I guess he just finally stops and moves on with his life and trying to revive her. It would also be crazy, like, imagine if some Kwame was possessing Supreme all this time. That's why he's been acting all crazy. So that's the video. I guess I would go ahead and make my Claw Noir and Shadybug special video after all this time, just in time before we go into the next season and one special to come out. But say for a while, Supreme in season 6 doesn't really make sense. Shout out to the future Guardian in the Miraculous Universe. Goodbye.